think he's a 10-year-old now. He's by Street Cry from a star Street Cry. That's the sire of the sire here. He was trained by Gay and Adrian. He only had 7 starts, and he won earlier in his career. Might have been first or second start at Kembla in a 2-year-old, and then won a Saturday 2-year-old race at Rose Hill. So showing potential, the sire.
And where does he stand?
I don't know. This is the first horse that I've seen by him.
Yeah, I've never seen another either.
Anyway, he might have a Metro winner here if Fire and Light gets it right here. He's got to get it all right, get himself into a nice spot and into the clear at the right time, and on form he should be too good.
I agree. Let's see how he goes. Here's David Fowler for the call of race 1.
The odds in Society, I marked it second. Now they're lining up well. They've got their tongue-tie ride with Margot's Star, and they've moved in swiftly, so much so Out of Luck and Cuban's Crown are only the other last two to move in. Cuban's Crown goes up, Out of Luck goes in, starter Brad Richardson picks up the button, turns on the light, and now we're set for the first to Doomben. Racing. Favourite Fire and Light from Barrier 4 began reasonably well. Crockfight off the inside, Flaming Genesis went nicely away with Right Said Fred. Sweepers out wide, Vermilion Kirin, and even deeper in those yellow colours, Cuban's Crown, working across, maybe looking for the front. In Society's going forward, but it's deep. Now there's Fire and Light in those pink and green colours. CJ Graham finds the rail, dead set centre field around the first bend. Then came at the head of the others as they travelled up the side was Out of Luck, the second favourite, the well-backed second favourite. About fourth last outside of Margot's Star, then Convo, and Bolero settles in last position. They head towards the back bend at the 1400 metres, and the leader was Crockfight. Cuban's Crown got in behind it to be second. Flaming Genesis found the rail in third. Fourth, the outside Vermilion Kirin. In Society went forward, paid the penalty, caught 3 wide and can't get in for the moment. Fire and Light, the favourite, travelling through to be about 6th over on the inside, and just splitting that pair was Right Said Fred. Then came State of Affairs outside of Margot's Star, the rail. Out of Luck behind that division, and the tail end pair were Convo and Bolero would spot the leader around 12 lengths start. 8.50 left to run as they head towards the back bend. Crockfight the pilot, but Cuban's Crown getting closer now, only 3/4 of a length away. Flaming Genesis in third, Vermilion Kirin in fourth. In Society's had a terribly hard runner. Not so Fire and Light, it's been given every chance. It just needs some room to move. It's parked 6th over on the rail. State of Affairs going up, then Right Said Fred, Margot's Star, Out of Luck. Convo, and forget about Bolero, can't go today. 500 from the judge, they're packing up. These leaders are now susceptible to challenges as Crockfight and Cuban's Crown were initially grabbed by Vermilion Kirin. They're followed then by Fire and Light, now working to the clear. Just going ahead of it was Out of Luck and also State of Affairs. But in the home straight, Vermilion Kirin pinched a break. Fire and Light's got the task ahead now. It's only one batting. So too Out of Luck, and then came State of Affairs. But Vermilion Kirin in full flight, well clear in fact below the 100 metres. The further they go, the further it goes ahead. And Vermilion Kirin bolted in, ran the distance right out, ran it out strongly. Beat Convo. Fire and Light had its chance in third. Fourth over the line was Out of Luck, then State of Affairs, Flaming Genesis, Margot's Star, Cuban Crown, Right Said Fred, Bolero, Crockfight and In Society was wide all the way, pulled up last in 2:8.47.
So there are the placings. Vermilion Kirin, ridden by Georgie Cartwright, trained by Lindsay Gough, has just put up a big margin. Goodness me. Jumping up from 1660 last start, and he certainly has run the trip out better than the opposition. Definitely. Convo getting herself into second, clear-cut second. Every possible chance, Fire and Light. CJ Graham rode him an absolute treat, but no finish at all. And then Out of Luck back in fourth spot. So Vermilion Kirin, number 5, has taken a while to win at his 9th start. Often see him on a Wednesday going around and finishing 4th, 5th, sometimes a little bit unlucky, but it all worked out absolutely perfect for him today. So congratulations to his connections, getting up at start number 9. Well, they came in at long intervals. Convo will win a maiden. I'm not sure about the rest of them. They certainly plugged up the running, didn't they? But I think the runner-up can certainly follow in a maiden over 2,000 metres in the next 2 or 3 weeks. That's the head-on. We'll get a report. Bernie's out the front there, and she'll speak to some of the jockeys and come back with a report on the track. They're just sort of biting into it, taking the top off it. So we'll be back when they're in the mounting yard for race number 2, Anthony.
Alrighty, let's have a chat to our winning trainer, Lindsay Gough, after Vermilion Kirin takes out race number 1 here today at Doomben. And what a dominant win it was, Lindsay. Were you surprised at the dominance of it?
Oh no, we always thought he wanted the trip, but yeah, probably. I didn't, hopeful they'll win Neverland, but he did win quite easy. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, he got the fly on the others sort of early into the straight, didn't he?
Yeah, one come round 3 deep, and Georgie had to get going, and he's a bit timid, this horse, so I'm glad Georgie gave him a dig and give him a bit of free air and kept him away from the other horses, and I think he appreciated that probably a little bit.
So this is only start number 9 here today, and he's fairly quickly gone 1350 a mile up to the 2000. So what are you looking at with this horse down the track?
Oh, just through his grades, Boom. We always thought he needed the trip, but he's been a bit weak. He's been slow maturing, so yeah, he's only going to get better with age. So yeah, slowly, step at a time.
I like the way he relaxed fairly nicely. I think he was up about 4th throughout the run.
Yeah, he was 1-1. He did relax good. He got a little bit hot pre-race, which worried me a little bit, and right up on his toe, but that's the way you got to have him, I'd say.
Indeed. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Let's have a quick chat to our winning jockey, Georgie Cartwright now. Well done on the win here of Vermilion Kirin. I guess you know him inside and out.
Yeah, I know him pretty well, and he's been racing really well lately, and obviously the step up in trip today really suited him.
Yeah, he seemed to get into a really fluid sort of mid-race groove.
Yeah, the good thing about him is that he relaxes really well in his races, and there was really good strong tempo today, and I wasn't travelling very well through the middle stages, but they were just going quite a solid tempo for him, and coming to about the 600, I just really wanted to make sure he got some clear running today, and yeah, the rest was history.
Loved it. Well done.
Thank you.